And so
Yeah.
I would be curious, what advice would you give to someone in their career path that is maybe in a place where they're like, Elizabeth, I just like don't know what I want to do with my life. Like, where would you point them?
I would say, because I've been there and I know how it feels, I would say to themselves to tap into meditation, yoga, even if it's for 5 minutes. There's all kinds of free YouTube videos just to get quiet with yourself. And again, this might be outside your comfort zone, but that's okay. That's where the growth is
Yeah.
going to happen, right? So just get quiet with yourself. Put your cell phone out of the room, so you're not tempted by social media or whatever that might be.
Right.
And really think about, what do I wish I was doing in a perfect world where there were no obstacles? What do I wish I was doing? Forget about the money, the location, your education background. Just really start thinking outside the box. What do I wish I was doing? What friends, family, colleagues, people out in the world, influencers, do I see what they're doing and I want to do that? I want to do that. Start making a list for yourself. Because if you're really thinking about it and you're feeling stuck, this is where like the magic is going to happen. This is where you're going to turn your career around and figure out what it is you want to do, and choosing something that fulfills you, which will create happiness, which create more income, a better social life, a better family life. Because when you're happier, everybody wins.
Yeah. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's a big point too, is like, I mean, you look at today with, Instagram and things like that or whatever, just seeing what everybody's doing, right? Sometimes there's like an overwhelming sense I think people get where they're like, oh, this person's doing that and this person's doing that. But I think one really interesting thing you brought up is if you can go, whether it's through your social media or online, and look at like 4 or 5 people that like, what are they doing with their life? And your energy is attracted to that. And if your energy is attracted to that, then you could go, well, maybe I don't know if this person's like a professional athlete or whatever. You may go, oh, well, I'm not going to be a professional athlete, right? But it's football and I love watching football. So like, what's something that I could do in or around that space, right? And you can start to get creative. And honestly, I mean, you could spend probably hours just diving into each of those things that you're attracted to and what line of work can you do around that? And then just doing it, right, ultimately.
Exactly. And surrounding yourself with successful people.
Big time.
And tapping into them. So let's say you're interested in sports, but you know someone who's in sports, or maybe they're just successful in another industry, kind of picking their brain and strategizing with them and asking those curious questions about what they did, how they got there, what their journey was like, and what you can take from that and implement it yourself.
Yeah. Love
Yeah,
that.
because I mean, looking back at a lot of the things we talk about are things that I wish I had done. So it's like, learn from my mistakes, make it easier on yourself.
For real. Like just
Yeah,
ask, like someone will want to help you. If you're a good human, you're not a jerk, right?
exactly. Everybody deserves a chance. Everybody deserves a chance and a second chance. So
Yeah.
definitely.